Hey y'all, it's August the 3rd, 2017, y'all, and I've been having a very interesting morning. In fact, I gotta relate to you. I don't have not interesting mornings. Sincerely, I don't. I haven't had them for a while, dude. Every last time. Very interesting. Keeps me on my toes, to be honest with you. I wanted to explain some of the calamity in this video. I'll probably explain the rest of the calamity in another video, but I want to describe for you this. I woke up, I happened to be on my couch in there. Woke up this morning. I thought about getting up. I kind of had a late night doing things. I had to give somebody a ride somewhere. I woke up a little bit later. It was about 7:30ish. Alright, and when I did, like y'all out there who wake up a little bit earlier and stuff in the day, sometimes you can negotiate with yourself whether or not you want to get up. Whether or not you really want to get up right now, you could lay there for a little while. If you like, you got a little bit of time too. So I was laying there. And lots of times, dude, I don't want to sound addicted, but when I wake up, I like to go on the internet just to see, just a quick skim to see if anything real crazy is happening in the news or something like that. Or maybe somebody, sent me a response and stuff and I got to respond to them. So, that's what I did. And I was like, I don't want to get up. I got my laptop and I'm sitting right here on the, food table, dinner table, whatever you call it. The laptop's sitting right there. I was like, dude, I want to get up, man, but I do want to look at the internet. I really do. And so I grabbed my phone that was right by me. That would be this guy right here. It's a Galaxy. There's a Galaxy in there. Grabbed it and I went on the internet. I went on the little YouTube app. And you already know, on the phone you can't hardly see very much because it's a smaller screen, so you're going to see a lot less at a time. One headline article popped out at me. All right, and we're going to discuss it, but we're going to discuss it for a reason other than what you think that it is, all right? So let's just dive into it and watch the story as it evolves, all right? Because there's a lesson to be learned here. So I woke up this morning, didn't want to really get up, got on my Galaxy X3 or whatever it's called. I got on it. I was looking up in the YouTube app, all right? I saw a headline and it said, two ladies, basically, I paraphrased, but the headline said, two ladies act a damn fool up in ChickFila and they messed up the place, all right? Immediately in my head, what I had to let you know, feel whatever kind of way you want, is those ladies were black ladies, all right? Knew it, obviously. Off the top, those were the only words I seen. Only words, and as I clicked the button taking me to the video and the article, you see the headline and it says, two ladies from Jacksonville, Florida. I said, they're black, all right? But the thing is, I don't dislike black people. You have to give me understood, because the thing is, people aren't really black and stuff, and certain people consider themselves black, and certain people call themselves black all day and stuff, and you know what? That does not make you a bad person in my book. I don't know you. I probably won't never know you anyways. So, I'm like, okay, these people are definitely black, and that's a serious situation, because this is just like, everybody knows about this at this point. It's not even a point to waiting for Colin Flaherty to post it up, because he probably doesn't even have time to post this up. Right? He doesn't have time to post up everything. He's like a man with 8 arms. He's like an octopus. He's running around with like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to document one single matter going on in this nation, and that's it. Only one matter. And he has countless videos, all right, of people who refer to themselves as black people acting a straight up and down fool. Right? You might ask yourself, well, how did I know that in this particular situation that it was going to be these people referring to themselves as black people? How did I know that? How did I know that? Just from the headline that said two ladies acting a damn fool at Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna let y'all know. Here's the thing, what you gotta know. If you're at Chick-fil-A and you're acting a fool in any sort of way, alright, even in a small situation, you're a damn jerk, to be honest with you. Dude, correct me if I'm wrong, but every Chick-fil-A I've ever been to, they give you service like nobody's damn business, alright? You can act a fool if you want to, but you're a damn jerk, alright? And the thing is, I knew for a fact, if your outburst at Chick-fil-A is gonna get you on the internet, and it's going to get you in the news. It's going to literally put you on the New York Post. You are a black lady. You're two black ladies. Obviously off top. You had to understand that. People are going to say, oh, that's racist. That's super racist that you would think that. Am I right every single time or what? All right. Sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. All right, the thing is, people look at me and say, oh, that's racist, calling people black. You say a spade is black, and the spade is black because it's black. It's like, dude, y'all are all suffering from some sort of retardation. Alright, some sort of retardation. If you think that calling a spade is even a black reference, to be honest with you. Right? Does not make any sense. Go on Google right now, type in gardening spade. See if less than half of them are black anyways. They come in all sort of different colors. A spade is a spade because you use it that way. Because that is the nature of it. Right? And people are so up and down retarded that they think that that's even a skin color reference. Alright, so let's move a little bit forward. Okay, everybody knew. I'm going to let you know something. If you didn't know, everybody knew, whether they wanted to admit it or not. Once they heard the headline of two ladies acting a absolute ass in front of everybody at Chick-fil-A, made it on the internet, made it in the news, what kind of ladies do you think they are? Alright, and I bring that up because this is so very typical. We're lied to about it constantly. His name is Colin Flaherty. He will show you you've been lied to. Alright, he'll show you forever and ever and ever. It's infinite. Alright, so I bring all that up because that's a very interesting thing, of course, to see when you wake up, these two ladies acting a damn fool at Chick-fil-A. And you can read the whole story. It's exactly what you're going to think it is. A young boy with no father around goes into Chick-fil-A, acts a damn fool, says he got his nuggets cold. No, you did not, dude. Like, dude, you go to Chick-fil-A anywhere in the nation and try to get your nuggets to come out cold, dude. You're going to have a hard time. Alright, so he comes and says, oh, my chicken nuggets are cold. Alright, basically, after 20 minutes of arguing, dude, like, first of all, in a normal situation, you say, my nuggets are cold, can I please get some new nuggets, please? And they'll give it to you, regardless. They have it right there. It will take not more than 2 seconds. Alright, so either they do that, or you say, well, I'm perturbed, and I wasted my last 45 seconds getting these chicken nuggets, and you know, can I just get my money? And then they'll give you the money. Chick-fil-A will just, with the greatest of speed, give you your money back. Alright, so how in the world, can you even imagine a young boy, of course there ain't no father around, understand that, a young boy has a 15 to 20 minute argument. How's it possible? How's that possible? We're going to discuss that in a second. But, of course he gets his money back. He probably got his money and the damn chicken nuggets. And he left out. And guess what? Believe it or not, that was his agenda the whole entire time. He did not get no cold nuggets. It did not happen. Alright, so he leaves out. You figure, okay, the situation would be resolved. I mean, it's a 15, 20 minute argument. The manager had to actually lock the door to make sure nobody else comes in to see the scene that this person was creating. Alright, so the boy leaves out. Alright, guess what? Two females coming in. Might as well be his mom and his sister. I really don't know. It could be both his sisters. Could be two ladies he just met. Really does not matter. They come in afterwards. These two ladies. After, obviously, what didn't happen was told to them that did happen. And they walked in with, some of that Terminatrix on their mind. Alright? They were giving no fucks. Alright? Understand that. The situation's been fully resolved. Alright, so there would be nothing to further developments. Why would there be any preceding events? There was. Two black ladies, they walk in, his mom and his sister, and act an absolute fool. In front of all sort of cameras. I mean, they had to know that in Chick-fil-A, you're on cameras. Not only that, everybody in Chick-fil-A has Galaxy S3s, and they're shooting you with the camera. It does not matter. You do not care. These people have no shame. Alright, they do not give two fucks. Alright, at all. Ever. Never do they. That's the thing about it. And you're gonna notice stuff that's gross. You know, like for example, I'm gonna throw out there. Right? You notice how their bodies aren't necessarily good, right? And I'm not out here to be a judge as far as whether or not you physically look attractive. But no, they had what you call some bad bodies, some square ass bodies and stuff like that. It was gross. But you know what? Why is here? I'm gonna be real descriptive because. You know what I'm saying is appropriate? Why is your pants all up in your ass, dude? Why is it all the way up there in your ass? I mean, you do not have a good-looking body. Everything about this is disgusting and disturbing. Every single thing about this, right? Disgusting, disturbing, off-putting, shameful. What, are these people on drugs? Knocking over stuff in a Chick-fil-A. Who does this? In a Chick-fil-A, dude. Like Chick-fil-A or not, it does not matter. The service there is impeccable and everybody knows it. And these people were acting a damn fool, okay? That was a pretty long lead up to something else that I want to discuss with y'all today. There's a lot of people out here, and the thing is, I work with a lot of people, much respect to all these people who I talk to and I converse with. A lot of people I talk to out there, they're very concerned. with a number of different things plaguing our children today, to include suicide and depression. They're very concerned with that. They're also very concerned with a subject that is called bullying. And I know you heard of it before. All these programs, all these movements out here. Anti-bullying, we're going to stop the bullying. And, oh man, we need to stop the bullying because people are getting bullied into committing suicide. We have a cause, which is bullying, and the effect is suicide. You're hearing people say this. And so we're going to stop the bullying. If we get people together and some sort of money collected, we'll be able to stop the bullying. Are you? Where are you coming from with this? To be honest with you, you're talking about a practice, whether I like it or not, whether you like it or not, has been expressed throughout mankind. Bullying. Right? You're expecting to put children in prison-like buildings and not have them act like children. Right? And you call it bullying. Right? That's the thing about it. You got to understand, everybody is guilty of this. Most people out there have bullied someone in their past history. Maybe you only bullied people like a handful of times. Maybe you didn't even understand you were doing it at the time. But then later on you think, man, dang, I was harsh to that person. Right? That could be construed as bullying. People have done this. You cannot ban bullying. Because really what it is just transgressing against people. It's children acting childish when it's happening in school. Alright, and then you call it bullying and say we're going to ban it. There's no way to ban it. They're in a building that's much like a prison right now. There is no banning bullying. And again, still people are pouring their effort into it. The reason I bring it up is because I'd rather you didn't pour your effort into it. It's a losing cause. It absolutely is a dead end. You're absolutely on the cul-de-sac right now. Alright, bullying, it doesn't make sense because you gotta understand there's untold numbers of children. Like this young boy at ChickFila, he does not have a father, I promise you. I promise you that. I know nothing else about him. Alright, his mom and his sister just came up and acted a damn fool, which was surprising to no one. It was absolutely typical. This has nothing to do with school, you understand. They weren't in school. They were at ChickFila. This was probably his kinfolk. Alright, so when you're talking about bullying, you gotta understand, you're talking about some old bullshit, alright? You gotta understand, people come from this situation. If you lived like this little boy, if no one knew your father, alright, but somehow they get money from the government and all sort of, everything's taken care of, don't you worry about that. But, nobody knows your father. You're trained to act like these two ladies who are bringing you up. Of course you're going to go to school and you're going to have problems. You're going to envy the things that other people have who might have two parents. You might envy that. You might feel real bad about that. You might do some things that are very childish. It's called bullying. You see, there's a cause to your cause, your bullying cause. You know what it comes from? An absolutely destroyed home environment. And it will always come to that. And y'all are acting a damn fool yourselves. Going after bullying. Spending all day and all night trying to figure out how to stop bullying, a practice that's existed since before books were written. Right? And it will definitely exist until Jesus come back. Right? You have to understand that. And you're pouring all your effort into it. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's really kind of crazy why you would do that. I don't know why you would do that. It's a moral character breakdown, de-evolution. People are out here, and the savage barbarians, here's the thing about it. You're going to have a movement, and you want me to endorse it, and it's going to be about bullying. You better include the language of savage barbarian in there too. Because if you don't address the problem, if that's what you're not going to do, then I can't help y'all, man. It's the word of God, dude. I just can't help y'all with that. Alright, savage barbarians exist. Problem in America is we all know that they do. Unless you're living in some sort of, mind bubble and stuff, and a lot of people are. Savage barbarians exist all over in all these countries, dude. You ain't heard about this? They do disgusting things. I don't never want to see the things that they do. Alright, guess what? They also exist here in this country. Alright, for some reason, they can fit in. They hide themselves, you understand? Because if we knew they were savage barbarians doing what they do every day, we would put them in jail or something. We'd just put them on a boat, send them anywhere. It doesn't matter. They're savage barbarians. They'll probably eat each other. Right? Thing is, they're mixing with us. Right? And before we get out of here, I just want to let you know. It's very simple. They're mixing with us because you and I are scared to share our opinions. See? Because we might say things that are not politically correct. Alright. However, if everybody walked out of their door this morning and just started saying not politically correct stuff to everybody else, Well, guess what? These savage barbarians would have no choice but to out themselves. They would short circuit and stuff, and they'd be like, oh no, everybody out here is saying some shit that I don't like. Well, yeah, because you're a savage barbarian. It would be that easy. You would not have to worry about your bullying situation, dude. Suicides would go down, way down, all over the nation. If you were to assess and address the fact that savage barbarians exist, dude. And they're trying to mix with us. And they're making us scared to say some words. And that's what they're doing. They're acting full of ChickFila, of all places. It's tribulation, y'all, and this video's been long enough. I'll holler at y'all. It's August the 3rd, 2017.